Good morning, students. So welcome back. Yes, after a long time, nearly 1 week, right? So not 1 week exact, 4 to 5 days, as we were busy. Okay. So let's begin now again. So last time we were discussing about the terrestrial habitats, and from that we have seen desert, right? Now we are going to study the next terrestrial habitat, mountain regions. Now in mountain regions, it is very cold and windy, and so accordingly the adaptations are there seen in the animals and the plants. Let us see first about the plants or the trees. So the trees there, they have got conical shapes, right? And their leaves, they are needle shaped. Why this is so? This is because rainwater can slide off easily, or snow, it can slide off easily. In some mountain regions there is snowfall also, and so I said it's very cold there, and so there has to be some adaptations in the plants and animals, and accordingly in plants or in trees they are conical shaped, leaves are needle shaped, so that rainwater slides off easily or snow slides off easily. Snow does not get collected on them. Okay. There may be. Now these trees you can find in our regions also. Very well going. Same way, in mountainous region there may be some other types of trees which may not be conical shaped, but they are having certain different adaptations in them. Now let us see some of the animals. Now what adaptations animals can have? As I have said, it's very cold. So what it can be? Yes, exactly. They can have thick skin. They can have fur on their body. For example, yak has got hairs on its body so that it can protect its body from cold. Similarly, snow leopard, it has got fur on its body. Even its feet and toe, they are also covered with fur. Why? So that when it walks on the snow, its feet and toe does not get cold or does not feel the cold. Okay, and because of that they are also covered with fur. Mountain goats, they have got strong hooves. हूव्स याने in Marathi त्याला आपण खूर म्हणतो, पायाचे खूर असतात, that. Now why they are very strong? So that they can run easily in the rocky mountain slope. You might have seen how goats they run, and we find it very difficult to run, right? So they run very easily because of their strong hooves. These are some of the adaptations we are discussing. There are various types of plants and animals, and moreover, depending upon the heights of the mountains, the conditions there keep on changing, and accordingly the adaptations may vary in plants and animals. Do you get it? So now next is grasslands. Do you know grasslands? Yes. Now in grasslands or in forests, we find lion. We are going to discuss about the king of the jungle, lion. Okay? And lion, what it does, how is it? What is color of lion? Nearly brownish color. You can see its skin, it is brownish color. How are its eyes? Whether they are on the sides or they are on the front side. They are in the front side of the face, right? So why they are so? Okay, then you might have seen deer. How is its color? Again it is brownish color, right? How are his eyes? They are on front side or on the side? Yes, the eyes are on the side. Same animals living in the, these animals, they are living in the same habitat. But the location of the eyes is different. Now why this is so? Right? Now, lion, if you see, in the front legs, it has got claws. Okay? And it can take them off while walking. He does not use them. Even you might have seen cats. The cats you may have at your home. When the cat is not angry, you can touch her feet. You will not feel that claws. Okay? Very smooth. Touch the feet. But when she is angry and when she hits her paw to you, what happens? Oh yes, you can see her nails, right? The claws. And that scratches your skin. Same way, very strong claws are there with the lion, there in the front leg of lion. And so it uses while catching the prey so that he can hold it, right? It has to get hold of it, and because of that it has got the claws in its front legs. Now color. Why the color is brown? So that he can hide easily among the grass, dry grass, while hunting his prey. What is prey? Prey means the animals to eat. Do you get it? And then his eyes are in front. Why? So that he can locate easily his prey that he is going to kill. And for that, he has got eyes on his front face. Now let's come to the deer. What are the specialities of the deer? Again, color. It helps it to hide in the grass, dried grass, according to the surrounding. It is easy for him to hide there. Right? Then, it has got eyes on the side of the head. Why? The reason is it can locate its predator very easily from all directions. It can locate the danger from all directions and accordingly bhag jao, right? He can run away. Okay, then how are his ears? They are long and they are movable and they are very sensitive, you know. Now why they are so? शेर क्या आवाज करते आता है, मैं तुम्हें खा जाऊंगा, नहीं, वो बहुत धीमे से आता है. He does not make any noise and suddenly attacks the deer. So he should come to know, na? So how he can come to know? From his long ears. You can see it, how it moves. Even our dogs at home, they have got that. You can see your dog moving his ears to get from where does the sound come. And thus when they come to know the predator, they run away. And the speed is very fast. You know how deers they run, because their legs are very strong and so they run very swiftly, easily. Okay, so these are only two of the animals we have considered. Okay, and so this is about the grasslands. Now let us move to the aquatic habitats. Now from aquatic habitats, first is oceans. Now already we have discussed a lot about fish. They have got streamlined bodies, they have got gills, they have got fins, they have got tail to balance their body. Right? Why gills? Yes, for respiration. To use the dissolved oxygen in water. Right. there are many other animals which also have streamlined body, which helps them to move in water easily. But there are animals like squids and octopus which does not have streamlined body. So they are found at the bottom of water, seabeds. And so when any animals they come near to it, it can catch them. And when they are moving, they change the shape of their body. They make it streamlined so that they can move easily through water. And for breathing they have got gills. They use gills to utilize the dissolved oxygen from water. Right? Now, what about other sea animals like whales and dolphins? You know them. Dolphins and whales, they do not have gills. Oh my God. Then what they do have? They have nostrils or holes, blowholes on the head. Okay? And they use them for breathing. So whenever they are near the surface of the water, they come out for some time and they take in the oxygen from air and then they go in water. And when they are in water, they can live for a long time without breathing. And when they need oxygen, they come to the surface of the water and they take the oxygen from the air. And so only, you might have seen on TVs, or you actually might have seen at the seashores, dolphin jumping in the air, right? You might have seen that. So why they do that? They come near the surface of the water to get oxygen. And so at that time, they perform some acrobatics that we like it. Okay, now, next is aquatic habitat, is ponds and lakes. So if you see that, we'll here discuss about the plants only. So some of the plants, their roots, they hold in the soil. But the function of the roots here, now as we have seen in the terrestrial plants, roots they supply nutrients to the plants also. That is the main function of the roots. Here, the main function of the roots is to hold the plant. And so, the size of the roots is reduced. Then, the stem is long, narrow and light in width. And it comes to the surface. And so, the leaves and flowers, they are to the surface of the water. Okay? And so, they can float easily. So, that is one adaptation. Some plants, they are submerged in water. Now, these plants, the roots were underwater, but the leaves and flowers, they were on the surface of the water. But some plants are totally submerged underwater. So these plants, their leaves, they are nearly very small, gentle, flexible, and they are needle-like. So they can easily bend in water, right? Some of the leaves, they are just like nets, okay? So water can flow through them easily. They are cut into various smaller parts, and so water can flow through them easily and they do not get damaged. So this is what the adaptation of plants found in aquatic plants. Okay, Now, see my dear students, there are innumerable plants and animals. Now, found in oceans, ponds and lakes. We have discussed very few of them. Another example of animal I can take frog. Frog, it can easily live in water as well as on land. Right? Now, the back legs of frog, that is hind legs of frogs, they are long so that it can leap easily. It helps in leaping so that it can catch its prey easily. At the same time, that legs, they have got webs. The legs are webbed. Why? It will help them in swimming, right? So that is one of the animal from water. It lives on land also. Okay. So as I have said, there are innumerable animals. We have discussed some common of them. You can find various others from various habitats. Try to find out the adaptation. If you have got the curiosity, if you have got the interest, and I believe, I hope that definitely you are interested, definitely you are curious. And when you happen to come to school, try to get the books on plants and animals and see what type of adaptations they have got. You will be surprised. Nature has given various types of adaptations to each and every plant and animal. They have adapted very well as per the conditions. Do you get it? Okay. And so try to learn them. Try to get them. Understand them. Okay. Now, characteristics of organisms. Now in the first activity, do you remember the first activity of this topic? What we have done? Yes, we have noted down the living objects and all the non-living objects from various types of surroundings. Forest, deserts, then sea, oceans, right? If you remember that. Now suppose if I consider the example of forest, what we can find? Various types of animals, various types of plants, then you will have soil, stones, the leaves, dried leaves, dead animal bodies, various types of objects you will get. Out of this, which are living and which are non-living? How to decide? Okay, we have said plants and animals are living things. Stones, then your wood, all these are non-living things. But why? How we decided that? Now some may say animals, they move from one place to another. Do plants move? Plants do not move. Then how we say that the plants are living things? At the same time, cars and vehicles, bikes, other vehicles, they move from one place to another. Are they living things? Oh my God, no. Right? Why they are not living things? They are non-living things. So how we decide? Some may say we grow in size. Plants also grow in size, animals also grow in size. Then so do the clouds, they grow in size. They may be small and suddenly its size goes on becoming big and big and big. So is it a living thing? Oh my God, cloud is not a living thing. Then how do we decide? So there are certain characteristic features, specialities, which are found in the living things that are not present in non-living things. Do you understand? Now, what you do, are you a living thing? Do you think? Oh yes, if you are so, then note down the specialities that you have got and the non-living things don't have. And then when I will discuss them, find it out whether you have the characteristics that are present in the non-living things or not. Secondly, whether they match with me. the characteristics I am going to discuss. Okay, then see here, the plants and animals also have got the same characteristics that you may be having. What do you say? Huh? Yes, you are an animal. Man is a social animal. Yes, he is an animal. So you are also an animal. So the characteristics that are present in you, that will be present in animals. Or some of the characteristics you may found them in plants also. So let us find out them. So first characteristic. Do all living things need food? Do you need food? क्या कहते हो? आपको खाना चाहिए क्या? अरे चाहिए ना, डेफिनेटली. Why you need food? मम्मी ने बोला खाओ तो मैं खाता हूं. ऐसे है क्या? Not at all. I need food so that I can get energy which can be utilized for my growth and for doing all the activities. So for that purpose I definitely need food. तो आपका टेबल, आपकी चेयर फूड खाता है क्या? नहीं. हाँ, one more thing. From table and chair, I remember that Paheli and Bujo also came across. They read one poem from Complete Nonsense, which was written by Edward Lear. What he says: set the table to the chair, you can hardly be aware how I suffer from the heat and from chilblains on my feet. If we took a little walk, we might have a little talk. Pray let us take the air, set the table to the chair. Set the chair to the table. Now you know we are not able. How foolish you talk, how foolishly you talk when you know we cannot walk. Set the table with a sigh. It can do no harm to try. I have as many legs as you. Why can't we walk on two? Nice poem explaining the feelings of non-living things. Paheli and Bujo were very interested in this, right? And so we too know that they have got 4 legs but they don't walk, and that what the feeling of table and chair is. At least on 2 legs can we walk, right? So that tells you. Now, second, do all living things show growth? You might have seen. Now we are at home for nearly 8 to 10 months due to lockdown. Now try to wear your school dress. See whether you are able to wear it. What? You cannot. Yes, exactly, you cannot. Because your size has grown, right? You have grown. Okay, your size has increased. So that shows that there is growth in you. Similarly, plants. Try to observe the plants nearby you. You will see them growing continuously. Okay, they may be at different stage of growth. Same, you also are at different stage of growth. After some days, you may get full growth and you may get converted into an adult. Okay, same way, puppies. Small puppy, it will grow and finally get converted into an adult dog, right? Same way, chicks coming out from the eggs, it can grow and become a hen or a cock. Okay, so definitely living organisms, they show growth. But do the non-living organisms show growth? क्या आपके घर में ऐसा टेबल है जो दिन ब दिन बढ़ते जा रहा है? नहीं है, because they are non-living things. So non-living things, they do not show the growth. So dear students, some other characteristics, remaining characteristics, we'll discuss in my next video. I hope whatever I have discussed here, you have understood. Moreover, try to read the book at the same time so that you will understand very well and go through the pictures. Okay? Or you can do this, when I'm discussing this, keep the book in front of you and go through it. Okay? So you can see the pictures as well. Okay? And if there are any difficulties, definitely you are most welcome. So let us meet it in my next video. Till then, goodbye. See you. Thank you.